Katie, you're already here waiting for me. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Got my water. I got Katie here. That's all that matters. Katie and my water. My day is set. Hey, Jacoby. I am just going to work a little bit on the next page. I'm laying it out right now. So you're going to get to see me. I'm not going to say what's happening with it, so I don't want to spoil it, but you might be able to figure it out based on kind of the rough stuff I'm doing. So we'll see. Hey, Flick. Hey, Liv. Entity. Great to see you guys. Welcome to the chill stream this afternoon. So I'm just going to start working and putting this thing together. Thomas, how was your trip? I always break the rule of chill stream. In chill stream, I'm not even supposed to like show my face. I'm supposed to be like quiet, and you know, I always end up breaking it. I'm not very good at keeping it, so I'll get better at that. Anyway, all right, let me get to my work here. Okay. I'm such a bad boy. I always break the rules. I break my own rules. That's how bad I am. I break my own rules. I'm trying to determine what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm just gonna. Usually when I start these drawings, it's really rudimentary and it's really like just these cruddy like sketches just to figure out where I'm going to put the placement of everything. Hey, Ruben. That's the right attitude, Katie. That is totally the right attitude. You know what may actually be better than me trying to figure this out? I think I'm going to try to find that that we can, you know what we can do? We can work on this. Hold on a second. We're going to do this. We're going to work on that Gooba drawing together. How about that? You guys can help me finish painting it because I need help with that. So let me actually open that first. I think that'll be more fun to watch than me like trying to figure this part out. Where do I have that? Let me find it real quick. I think it's under main art. Okay. Because we never finished that because I got stuck on the colors, so you guys can help me figure that out. Because I can't like sketch a page with you guys. Like I just have a hard time thinking and knowing you guys are looking over my shoulder. So we're gonna finish out Hugo and Gooba. How about that? All right. I found it. The Marco drawing in the back. Oh, you see it? Yeah? All right. I actually had it in another place that I was going to, I had it hung in another place in my house, and I need to put it I need to put it somewhere else. I just don't know where to hang it. It's like it's a canvas. It's like the actual canvas print of it, which I think turned out really good. I was really happy with that. Like the quality is like unbelievable. Like I don't know if you can see it. You can't really tell, but because when I prepared these for the print shop, they were done at like insanely high resolution. I guess he could probably see it. Okay. Anyway. All right. So, hey, Drew. Oh, awesome, Liv. I can't wait to see that. I will, after the stream, go take a look at that. Okay, you guys can help me pick some colors here because I've been really struggling. I didn't finish this picture a while back because I was struggling with how to color Gooba. And, hey, Mal. Is the music too loud or is it good for you guys? I need to, like, I never finished this and I want to finish it. But I need your help because I don't know what to do. Like I'm like stuck on this. So maybe you guys can help me pick the colors for him because it's like it's not working. Like I can't get it to work. So what do you guys think? So I think I'm gonna change his eyes to white. I think I think Boofy had made that suggestion before. Hugo is set. By the way, their uniforms, the Canon uniforms, I'm going to be revealing really soon with the new Hugo artwork that I'm going to be revealing soon. So these are kind of like, I'm not going to change these drawings for that purpose, but the future ones will. Oh, you can't, hold on. You can't hear me well? Drew says he can't hear me. I sound like I'm talking to a fan. Okay, you feel like the green hair blends in too much with the skin. Maybe red. So I guess if we go reds and blues, then we could try that, but let me know if you guys can hear me okay if I'm too. We can try we can just try with blues. I didn't like the yellow eyes. I think he looks too like sinister with the yellow eyes. Yeah, the uniforms, they are coming. They are coming. They're almost ready. So you're about to see the uniforms. Really? Is it that bad? You can't hear me? No. I don't need problems right now. I need solutions. Okay, so when I did Gooba the first time, we kind of went with this, but for some reason this isn't translating. So I found these other themes. I found this really cool like palette. I was looking at this palette. I thought it was kind of fun. I don't know where I found this on a Google search somewhere. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with him. So it, for whatever reason, it worked here, and it works with these little sketches. I don't know why it's not working with him. Maybe if I make him primarily like very light colored, like almost white colored. Let's see. Like if I, oh, it's not working. Like I could make him almost like pale colored. Something like that, like a pale, like what happens if I do that? Let's see. Let's change his face to a pale color. Seaweed green. So oh, you liked that light blue? So right now I kind of have this pale, very, very pale blue. It's almost white. I could actually pull from, what I could do is pull from the drawing itself. Let's see. One that worked. We can try these different ones. Here's some like kind of these pale blue. And I had his face and his belly the same colors. Where is his face? Blue white gradient looks good. Hey, Jessica. It's hard. It's a hard. I don't know why this is such a difficult thing to do. I'm having a heck of a time with this. Yeah, we missed you, Jessica. I know we need to change his like fins and stuff. Like we could try that and then make these. Maybe I have too many colors going at one time. Like we could make these the same color. How about this? That probably looks a little better. Like he's almost like icy colored. I don't know. And then we could change his eyebrows to be like a dark or match this. We could have it match. Like I feel like this is getting a little closer, but I think there needs to be a little more contrast. Like maybe I can make this mega mouth sharks and go more green over gray. More green over gray. All right, let's try a little more green. So let's go, hold on. I promise this will work in a second. I gotta find the right green. If we go green, he's gonna look a little more serpent-like. Let's take a vote. Drew's suggesting green. Do you guys like blue? Let's see what direction you guys want to go in. Blue or green? Maybe if we make this up here white. I'm just like, oh no, that looks terrible. No, I'm sorry. I'm not a color like magician. Like this is why I'm struggling. It's just not my forte. Teal, blue leaning. See? Pale teal. Pale teal. Ugh. Pale teal. Okay. What is a pale teal? Pale teal is like around like here, right? Is that a pale teal? Oh, for the hair? Okay, hold on. This is my struggle, okay? Like, is that the way you want to go? Yeah, I could do that too. I could do some I could do some airbrushing on it too. See, I don't know if the pale works. What I could do is maybe I could make his eyebrows darker. Gray teal, like the darker Statue of Liberty. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's try that. Let's try darker Statue of Liberty, which is probably like, try something like this. Okay, now I think this is starting to work. You like the gradient in the hair? Okay, so we're gonna go with this. Put the gradient. Hold on, give me a second. Let me fix this gradient for you. I have this drawing should have been done forever ago, but I just can't. Hold on, I promise it'll work. Oops. I kind of like the new darker blue. You should have, Drew. You should have taken a crack at it. I need to be saved from from myself. Okay, I kind of like this. This might be a little too gray. Maybe we need to put some blue in that. Let's see if we can get some blue in there. Just where it's a little not so white. You like that? You like the silver? Drew threatening to do his own work. You like the gray mohawk? The silvery color? So what do we do with his face? So I guess this. So if we take this and apply it to his little like cheek thingies. Okay, all right, so let's get the base down and then I'll go fix all that stuff you guys want me to fix. Yeah, he's starting to look more like a sharky like, right? How's that? And then if I could make his eyebrows the same color. How's that? And then the belly and the face should be probably, come on. Probably some variation of this. How's that? Oh, wait. Where's his belly? Belly and this. Ah, no, what did I do? No. Christopher, what is wrong with you? Papa Chris is having a meltdown over here. Okay, how's this? Thanks, Mal. I needed a little encouragement. Now, what I'd probably do is, after this is done, I probably... Thanks, Flick, for sticking up for me. I appreciate that. You know what I probably would do? I probably would, like, see if I would play with the saturation with this a bit when it's done, and we'd probably do something like, you would get a little more saturated. Just a little bit. I kind of like this, although I feel like it's missing something. Like, I think it's a good base, but maybe I need to do like, was it Drew or Ruben was suggesting putting some of that airbrushing, some of that stuff in there? Not sure. I feel like I like it because it's kind of shark-like, but I feel like there's something. Can't put my finger on it. Let me try putting a little gradient over it, on top of it. Whoops. Oh, how's that? Look at that. The problem is that there's so much surface area because he's pretty chunky, so there's a lot of surface area. And so when you see so much of that color, you know, maybe this gradient gives him some. I kind of like this. Maybe what we could do is give his eyes, instead of purple eyes, we could give him like yellow or green just to make them stand out. They're a little more sinister looking. Even though, I don't know, what do you think? Green, I don't know. You're liking that? I feel like the mohawk should stand out more. If I want to be just like totally honest with you, I feel like there's a missed opportunity here with this mohawk. I'm going to try something. Let's try something here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to take off this gradient, and then just give me a second. I'm going to try something. Where's the rasterize? What is wrong with me? Chris, Where is it? Oh, well, that's why. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I think I know what's wrong. Let's try screening. Okay, so we can start doing some, we can play with some of this. We can try some different like variations of this. Let's see, color dodge, vivid light. Ooh, this is kind of cool. So we could kind of do something like that where it's kind of icy, a little icy. I don't know, but that's too bright now. I think it's too saturated compared to the rest of him. Is the problem. Although it would be kind of cool if his eyebrows were the same. Let me see if I can, let's see what happens if I give his eyebrows the same treatment. No, it didn't work. Well, I know. I know. See, this is why I need to stop breaking my rules, Katie. This is why I need to be like, if I have a rule, chill stream does not mean Chris on camera. It should be just music and chat. And I'm so terrible at that. Fades into black. Oh, that's a cool idea. Let's try that. Let's see. Whoops. Hold on. Try something. Is this what you mean? Something like this? What's vivid light look like? Oh, not that. Not that. Where is multiply? So something like this? Still haven't done any shading on Hugo. I need to shade him too. What it is, there's just something missing. I don't know what it is. So this area here is supposed to kind of give it a feel like it's like shaved, you know, like as if he's got a mohawk that's been shaved. I wonder if I... Maybe something like that, or maybe we go lighter like you would normally. It's okay, Drew. I'm not making lots of progress, so I think you're good. What, did you guys like the dark? I don't know. See, it's objectively cool. I don't know. This is objectively cool too. Lighter on the buzz. Okay. Problem is we start running into all these like different colors. I don't have too many colors. Let me do this. Something's, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is, something is missing. Something is missing and I don't know what that is. I feel like it has to do a lot with the fact that it's such a giant character. He's such a big character that there's so much color, right? That it doesn't break up. And I feel like, do you know what I'm gonna do too? Let's do this. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's take these color off here. I think this is throwing us off too. This purple. Let's just make it dark because the uniforms change anyway. So that we get one color out of the way. I think that was throwing us off. Let's just take the purples off for now. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could focus on the body. So here, let me zoom out. You guys can see. I don't know. I just think it's too... like when I look at him here and then I look at this, what we were doing before, he was a lot brighter, you know? He was a lot brighter. Let me go back to trying something else here. Let's do... may also be like here, if I make him a little more saturated, this is a little more pleasant, right? Because it wasn't before, it wasn't very saturated. Yeah, the blue stripes, yeah. I see that. Like, I feel like this blue is a little nicer because it's a little more saturated. But then what we would probably do is we would put another gradient on top of this one. Oops. Now we're getting in a territory of well, I feel like I could try. Okay, let me try what Liv is suggesting here. Like, let's say we leave. Let's say we kind of leave this situation going on, and then I go in and I add some stripes. Let's go add some stripes. But I think the basis of his stripes before, he was more like white colored. So if I, oh, here we go. Okay, let's add these stripes in. Let's just see what happens. I would do them better. This is just me kind of throwing them in there for the sake of planning it. Maybe I'm too caught up with the base colors, and like you guys are saying, I need to consider the stripes. You like that, right? I like that sketch too. That was fun. I like it because he's so like a big pillow, like he's like a beanbag, you know. So it's kind of fun to draw a beanbag. Like, I imagine when he falls down, it's just like folds of like, folds just like come forward, you know, because he's so chunky. Oh, Mal. I think he's Mal's boyfriend now. Didn't we determine that? Or Zach? I can't remember. I can't remember Zach. If Mal just went ahead and I remember there was some confusion there about what was really going on. Not confusion, but I think you had some specific rules about that. I mean, chunky in a good way, like chunky in he's chunky. He's chunky. Like, this is a good kind of chunk, right? The stripes seem to make a difference. He's sensitive. Aww. What do you think of these stripes? I don't know. I could put some stripes on his arms too. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, that's starting to come together. That's looking a little more tolerable. Okay, I'm starting to dig this. What do you think? Yeah, the stripes make a big difference. We could even do some like stripes here on his little, I don't know what you call these things. What do you call these things that come from the side of his face? Swap the colors? What? It does. It gives him more of a. It gives him more of yeah. It's more, a little more. But they always intended. I always intended him to have the stripes, but it does work really well with like the Polynesian theming. Do something like this. Pectoral fins, is that what they are? I will take the advice of our resident turtle expert because he will know. I'm trusting you on that click. We could even do some. Will it let me do it? Oh, it won't let me do it. If we wanted to, we could play around doing it on his eyebrows too. Hey, Monk. We're just having a coloring session. Pectoral fins is correct. Katie is confirmed. It's always an awesome surprise when Monk drops in to watch our little creative sessions. So I'm doing kind of just temporary. This is not like the permanent one. I'll go back and do it properly. I just kind of want to see what would happen if I do something like this and then I can go back. We could do like this, you know. You have weird knowledge on fish. You mean you just randomly have this knowledge, but you never had fish before? Or you know what we can make? We can either go from dark to light when it comes to his. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I know it wasn't your intention with the yellow eye. That was how we had designed it, so. I could put it from the top. It doesn't look as good. Does that look as good? I don't know. I'm going to do this right. I'm just throwing it here to see how it would look. Are you going to try, Jacoby? Are you going to try drawing him? I am looking forward to Friday. I am absolutely looking forward to Friday. That was a great show last week, or was it last week? Week before? The time is running. Time is running in nowadays. Running together. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go back and fix all this, but I want to just kind of generally get what it's gonna look like, something like that. It was last week. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm constantly having to check myself because I'm like, wait, what day was that? So this, I feel like this, well, actually this right here should probably be the same color as his belly. The underside of his tail kind of continues, right? Wouldn't this be kind of like that right here? He does kind of look like he's glowing, right? So the underside of his belly kind of goes this way. Gooba gets the whole bed of the mini. Oh, he's gonna need it, yeah, to transport him. Like, I mean, okay, can we? You don't want me to say chunky? I don't know what word you use here, but this is. He probably weighs. Hugo weighs about 135 pounds. That's Hugo. Hugo's about 130, 137 pounds, something like that. Gooba probably weighs. Look how many. Like, if I were to just look at them and be like, okay, it would take probably. if you just rolled up a bunch of Hugos into like a cigar-like shape to like how much mass of a Hugo would it take to be like a Gooba size, like on a scale? How many would that take? I don't even know how much he'd weigh. I mean, I think if I just look at the tail end, it would probably take at least 4 Hugos just for the tail, right? So that's 135 times 4. So what is that? So 135, I have to use my calculator because I'm not a math person. 135 times 4. So probably just his bottom half weighs around 540 pounds, probably. So yeah, Hugo's only about 137, maybe 140 pounds, somewhere around there. So let's say just everything from the waist down is about 540 pounds, and then the top part of him is probably another 2 Hugos because of the muscle bulk. So plus 1. So he weighs about 810 pounds. How about that? Is that fair for you guys? If we were to do a little scale over here, like let's say we drew a little. I think we made some progress. I think we're getting closer to finish this like drawing. So what would we have to do to balance 1 Gooba to how many Hugos, right? And I think we would have 1 Gooba. Let me see if I can do this. So stupid. So we got 1 Gooba here. That looks like a top hat, but that's supposed to be his. He looks like a snowman. That's supposed to be his what do you call it? His mohawk. This is the worst chibi Gooba. I could do better, okay? But that's 1 chibi Gooba to how many? He looks like a snowman. He's not supposed to look like a snowman. Maybe if we give him a shirt. And then how many little squids do we need over here? This is me procrastinating when I should be drawing. Do you want to build a Gooba? I know you want to build a Gooba. I was just saying, how many Hugos would it take to, I don't even know what I'm drawing now. I think I need, we're drawing these like little like Hugos and Goobas, putting them on a scale, right? So, well, how many would it take? And I think we determined it would take at least 5 on one end, right? And we'd have at least 5. This Hugo's got a big head. So we're just gonna stack a bunch of Hugos back here. How many would it take? This is me procrastinating. I should be finishing that. But I'm like, whenever I don't know what to do, I start doing procrastinating things. Scuba looks like a snowman and it's driving me crazy. Hold on, I'm doing a crappy job with this scuba. Hold on. Let me redo this. Hold on. Totally screwed this up. There, this is a little more. There. Big old muscles. There. There. So how many will it take? How many Hugos will it take? I think we determined ultimately. What did we say? What was our calculation? 5 and 2. So what, like 7 Hugos? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would take about one more Hugo down here. There you go. That's the conversion. That's the conversion. If we had to do a little scale here. This is the scale. Don't know exactly how to draw a scale. Something like that. There. So, for those of you at home, 1 Gooba, this is the conversion. 1 Gooba equals 7 Hugos. Depending on whether or not Gooba had lunch that day. I bet Gooba eats a lot. There you go. That's the conversion. Okay? You Libras with your scale, right? That's right. I totally forgot. I should know. I'm a Libra. I should be able to draw a scale properly. Oh, right? I am not representing Libras very well. This is such a janky scale. But we're going to pretend it works. So, Mal, did you get that? Did you get that? So we've got the scale here. I think I should draw that as a real thing. You know, Marco and Gooba, I actually think would get along really well. I don't, from what I know of Gooba's personality that we've kind of set up so far, I actually think that he's not like Alistair from the first book. I think he's actually a different character. While he has some things about him that we've discussed about his personality, I think he and Marco would actually, especially that as a like a baker, it's creative, and Marco is a creative, and I think they would get along really well. Hey, Carl. I think they would get along. I think they would. Now I want to draw this for real. Like I want to draw this little thing. Yeah, so Gooba's about 950. We've figured around 800, because if Hugo's about 140 pounds, 137, 140 pounds is what Hugo weighs, and then we figured it would probably take about 7 Hugos to make up the mass of 1 Gooba. What is that? Is that 940? Is that what it comes out to? My math earlier came up to 810. Let's say 140. Let's say Hugo had lunch. A big lunch. 140 times. Yeah, about 980 pounds. 950, 980 pounds. He's a big boy. 980 pounds. He's big. He's heavy. Can you imagine him getting into your car? Like slithering into your car? That'd be huge. 900. I mean, am I wrong? Do you guys disagree? I'm just suggesting the math based on based on Hugo. You guys tell me if you disagree. If Hugo's about 140 pounds, how much is Gooba? You guys tell me, so that we can make this thing for real. Because I actually want to draw this. I actually want to finish this drawing, but I want to draw this little conversion. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And actually, if he got in your car, it would do like this. So if Mildred's already setting rules about whether he can get in the car or not, or how it's gonna work. That's funny. If Gooba was getting into, let's see what would happen if Gooba got into Mildred. Do you drive a truck or a car? So I'm gonna pretend that you drive a car right now. Although I think you drive a truck. I bet you drive a truck. So this is probably what would happen. So if we draw a truck, remember he's super, like he's okay. So are you driving a truck? So let's say that this is Monk in here. So there's Monk. You can tell because he's got the giant necklace there. And then, because Monk is tall. So if Gooba got in his truck, what would happen? It would actually tilt this way. This would be Gooba getting into... You have the tire like compressing like this. Like you'd have it like, and then Gooba is Gooba's in here. But he's so big that I bet we'd have like folds of Gooba falling out, like he'd be folding out here. And the tail would probably not fit. It would probably come out this side of the truck, right? It would probably, the tail would come out here and then Monk would be like, get out. Or actually he'd probably, knowing Monk, Monk would not stay frosty in that moment. And Monk would say, GTFO. That's what would be happening. And I don't even think his mohawk would fit in there. So it'd be something like that. All right. This tire would probably pop. Right? Because if it's doing like this, then it would, like the tire is like bending under the pressure of the thing. And then we've got Gooba kind of spilling out everywhere. Like this truck cannot contain Gooba. I need to put a more appropriate expression for Mildra. There we go. Believe me or not, trust me, that's Monk right there. So I want to draw this for real and do like a real like chibi conversion chart. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that'd be a cute drawing to do. I think if he fell like so. One last thing, I'll do this really quick little sketch. So I was drawing this. When I drew this, him falling over, like I imagine when he falls over, it's like if he were to be like running, I guess I don't know if the word running is the word you'd use for a Hanto, how they move. But if he fell down like this, I imagine all this chunk would like come forward. So it would be like, I have to see if I can draw that. Like if his body, like let's say this is his head right here. This is his arms, like he fell down like this. Muscles, you've got hands because he just fell down. Snoot. And the mohawk. So let's say he just fell down. And then you've got to have the chest area here. Okay, so I think what would happen is I think if he fell forward, the momentum of all this would like start folding over like that. Like if he fell down, tail would fall like this. And then just all this like, what is it they call, what is it that blubber, that's what it is, that whales have. Like it's just this blubber would just go like this. I think that's what would happen if he fell down. So when we talk about the weight, I do think it's probably almost 1,000 pounds. It would be even more, if I were to be even funnier with this, it would probably be even more extreme where it would almost like fall over him like this. With the floor crack beneath him? Well, I guess if it wasn't, what do you call it? I guess if it was not a concrete, it might crack under him. Ella is not on the stream today. She had to go deal with something. She's gonna think I'm totally insane by the time she comes back and sees what I wasted my time doing today. Oh, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, right? All those like stars on the Hall of Fame would pop off if he fell on that street. Ella's always like, okay, we're gonna make these streams really productive for you. And what does she do? What do I do? She leaves, and she's not here to make sure I'm doing my job. And I'm sitting here drawing this. This is what I spent doing. Don't you tell on me. Don't you tell on me. She's gonna be mad at me because I'm not being productive. I'm drawing silly things right now. Send it to me. You can do it on Twitter. Either one, Drew. I actually have to let you guys go because I have to run to something else. I'm sorry I didn't make too much progress, but I think we made some progress with this. I knew you would, Monk. I knew you would. I knew you'd be the first one to do it. I knew it. I had a feeling. Anyway, so we'll finish this. I am going to do that little like conversion thing. The truck, we got to do the truck. I want to do a page of those like as serious little sketches. It'll be fun to do. Anyways, I hope you guys, this was supposed to be a chill stream. I'm not being supervised right now, so I am kind of like went rogue and broke all the rules. So is what it is. Live on the wild side, right? Anyways, well, I hope you guys had fun doing this stupid stuff with me. And thank you for the ideas. I think they're going to be good. So have a great afternoon. We'll talk later.